Why you're still standing still. Imagine a man who has spent 30 years dreaming about starting his own business. Wakes up with that thought every morning, falls asleep with it every night, and never does a single thing about it. Not because he's lazy, not because he's incapable, but because once, a long time ago, he took a risk and lost. Put money into real estate, lost it all. And from that moment on, his brain made a decision. Risk equals disaster. That's where the trap begins. We think fear is a warning signal, that if something scares us, it must actually be dangerous. But fear isn't a detector of reality. It's a detector of past experience. It can't tell the difference between "I fell off my bike as a kid" and "I'm riding on the highway right now." To fear, both feel exactly the same. So the man stands in front of his dream. Everything is in place. The kids are grown. The debts are paid. He has the skills. But there's a voice inside. What if it goes wrong again? Here's the one shift that changes everything. Fear and risk are not the same thing. The fact that something scares you doesn't mean it's actually dangerous. And the thing that feels safe? That might be costing you the most. The person who spends years grinding through a job they hate for the stability, they're taking a risk too. The risk of living someone else's life. There's a simple way to test any fear. Ask yourself two questions. What do I lose if I do this? And what do I lose if I don't? Most people only ask the first question, and that's where they stop. That man with the furniture dream, he eventually started. Didn't quit his job, didn't take out a loan, didn't bet everything on one move. He just started building furniture in his garage on weeknights and weekends. A small step, a barely there risk. But that one move gave him back something he hadn't felt in years. The sense that he was actually living, not just getting through the day. And here's what's interesting. Once he started moving, the fear didn't disappear, but it stopped being the loudest voice in the room. Because action is the only cure for paralysis. Not more thinking, not more preparing, not "I'll start when the timing is right." Action. The question isn't whether you're scared. The question is whether you're letting fear make your decisions for you.